So why did I do this project? Or why did we do this project? We did this project because in this society right now, police no longer have the upper hand. They do because they are powerful. They do because they, have power. But the school community and the African American community no longer have trust within the police, and that's the issue. So what we tried to do was figure out what the problem was that is within the UKPD and within the Lexington PD to try to solve this issue. And what we found was that it's not really UKPD's problem, it's not really the problem within them, it's the problem within the students, and it's the problem within the Lexington PD. And this is because students do things to upset the police. It's not always the police upsetting the students.
So we did this project because as college students, we have had a lot of interactions with police officers in UKPD, and seeing everything that's happening in media has completely warped our opinion of police officers.
I've heard a lot of people talking about them and how they handle situations sometimes, but I've not really researched the topic and the subject enough to have an opinion on it. But I like to think that they're good people, that they want to protect us. I hope that's the case. I don't really know for certain though.
Well, they're not really that safe because they only show up to non-real events.
UKPD, for the most part, I have not had really many interactions with them. I've seen them on some nights when they'll come out, whenever there's parties or something's going on with friends. They'll show up. For the most part, they've been easy to kind of talk to, but they do have some of them where they're a bit more aggressive for no reason.
I feel like their job is to protect and serve the people and make sure that people feel like they don't have to worry about evil in the world.
They have they put the personal side into their job, They allow that to cloud their minds while they at work.
Generally don't say more to them than yes sir, thank you sir, just so they can get out of the way, or so I can get out of their way or whatever.
Fortunately, I haven't had a lot of interactions with the police, but most of the time, yeah, they've been pretty polite. They're just doing their job most of the time. Yeah.
Usually they're a little bit over dramatic in their approach to.
Yeah, I've never had a calm interaction with the police. They've never just been
Usually there's some exaggeration going on at some point.
We almost got arrested the other day for we weren't even doing anything this time. Literally, we were just being loud. When we saw the cops and we ran, they followed us.
Why did you run though?
I ran because he started running.
Have you not seen
towards
the news?
me.
I'm not going to be.
I was walking away.
I'm not afraid of cops. I just refuse to be a hashtag.
They're in a situation when they have power. It's they feel like they can do something about it, but when they're just there, it's kind of oh, we can't really do anything about I don't know, somebody saying something rude to you or threatening you.
It seems like if they think that I did something or someone I'm with did something, then they're very on top of their job. But if something has occurred towards me, or if I'm trying to file a complaint or something, then they don't really take me seriously.
Well, I was at a party one time and there were, I don't know, something happened outside and there were shots fired in my general direction, and the police kind of just came over and somebody called the police, and so obviously I was there and I was talking to them, and they basically said that this kind of thing isn't uncommon, and they didn't really do anything about it at all, really, and that was concerning. But at the same time, I didn't know what they could do about it because I didn't know who it was and I didn't see it, so.
When you're on campus, you get these things called UK alerts. UK alerts will tell you when anything bad is happening around the campus or just in general, like what's happening around the campus. And when you live off campus, which majority of the student population does live off campus, there are no UK alerts. So when you go to your house, you have no idea what's going on around you. There could be shootings right next door to you. There could be anything going on. And that's happened a lot this year. And it's crazy because you live off campus in campus apartments. You have to have a student ID to go to live at those apartments. So it's kind of like, how do we not know? Like, we don't get a UK alert when we live off campus. So it's kind of like, sorry for you.
Being aware of it helps, certainly. I don't know if how much it actually doesn't really make you safer, but
I believe since it's
just
off
knowing about
campus, I mean, UK doesn't really have much to go off. I mean, yeah, it needs to protect its students, but like, we live off campus, and it's kind of away from us in general. So I would like to get alerts from UK. It'd be really nice, but the news in general should help me.
I don't feel threatened, but I don't feel like I've seen the police do anything other than shut down a party. And I have seen like some people pull out guns at parties and everything, and cops weren't there for that. So I mean, I believe that it's generally for citations.
Most campus police at like PWIs kind of just seek to like please a certain crowd of people, which don't really experience a lot of like negative occurrences in their day-to-day life. Like, I'm sure minorities experience more threats and things like that on campus than students, like than the majority of the students on campus, which would be white students. So
don't look for trouble. Trouble won't look for you.
Not necessarily, no. I wouldn't say the police keep me safe. I would say that I would rely on myself before I relied on the police to keep me safe.
Is that because of trust within the police or just because you don't feel like they do their job?
Both, I would say.
I think in our current, like, America, a lot of things come to mind that I wish didn't, you know?
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, because it's like the people who are supposed to protect you may not always do that, but I do feel like there are a lot of times when they do the job and they do it properly, they get like no thank yous for it as well. I definitely think there are times that they're all human and some take advantage of their like power, but I think for the most part a lot of them get underpaid for what they do, and a lot of people take it for granted, including me.
Because there are a lot of good cops out there, and there are some bad cops, but like we also tend to zone in on the non-good cops sometimes, and not, like you said, like give enough appreciation for the other cops that are like so working too hard to keep us safe. And I feel safe pretty much around campus, except like I would not feel safe like by myself walking anywhere. So I don't know. I appreciate them, but
it is tough too though, because like I've had friends before that have not felt safe around cops, and it's like just in general, and just because of even the pigment of their skin and stuff, and I think it's not fair, and I can't fathom living a life like that where you don't feel safe by the people who are supposed to protect you. So I've thought about that a lot, and I don't really have like a great answer or a solution, but I hope it changes at some point in the future, for sure.
The solution. First, the public needs to realize that the police are here to help, and despite what we're seeing in media, the cops are doing all that they can to help us, and there are actually a lot of good cops that counteract the bad cops that are being showcased through media. As cops, they need to make sure the public's aware of all that they're doing to help. You know, you got in our interview with the UK PD officer, he was telling us how he was meeting with members of the MIK Center and the community to figure out what they can do to help and to increase the opinion of them and what their work they're doing daily.
Okay, so some solutions to fix this would definitely be students just easily being nicer to the police, saying hey to the police, giving them a high five, or it could be something as simple as that, or even if you see a minority on campus, or if you're a minority and you see someone that's not a minority, just say what's up, just say hey, see what happens. Let's let's just be kind to each other, be friendly to each other, be nice to each other, and the society and our community within the campus will be a lot better.